Good afternoon, South Williamsport. Today is Friday, January 7th. I'm Kyle Pfirman.
And I'm Megan Moore.
And this is SWTV News. Don't forget that you can catch our show on the web at www.youtube.com/SWTVnews or email the show with questions or suggestions at swtv@mounties.k12.pa.us.
Let's begin with a few announcements that you may have missed this week.
Attention all hockey fans. The Hershey Bears trip is back this year. The date is set for Sunday, March 27th. The cost is $40, which includes your bus fee and your game ticket. You will not want to miss this thriller matchup. If interested, contact Stan.
Open mic night is tonight. Everyone is welcome to come to see and hear an evening of music, poetry, and more. Admission is $3 and snacks will be available for purchase. All participants should arrive by 5:15.
So Megan, who are you taking to Winter Formal this year?
You mean the one on January 15th?
Yeah, it's from 7 to 10:30. Do you know who you're going with? Because tickets go on sale quick in Mr. Carper and Mrs. O'Donovan's room before and after school. Make sure you get your tickets.
Well, I guess I should find someone quick.
I guess so.
Did you ever wish you were popular?
Nah, being popular isn't a big deal. Here, how about we take a look at the popularity video?
All right.
To me, what is popularity? Popularity is having people that you like you back.
Popularity is how well liked and well known you are among a group of people.
Popularity is how successfully you interact with your peers.
At first it was. Towards the end of high school, I had more friends outside of school than I did at the school that I went to. So popularity in school didn't mean very much to me by the time I graduated.
To a person than just how they looked or what they were involved in or how athletic they might have been.
I don't believe in popularity because everyone hangs out in their own group and everybody's popular in their own way.
I consider everyone popular in their own way.
Kyle, it's my dog's birthday next week and I do not know what to get him.
Well, Megan, I might just have the perfect gift for you.
Really? What is it?
While in home maintenance class with Mr. Steppy, we built dog houses. Let's take a look at the houses that were built, and maybe you can make a choice on which one you want.
All right.
This year in home maintenance, we are working on dog houses for an individual project. There are 22 students in home maintenance for the large class. And last year we had a much smaller class, so we did a bigger project. So we needed a smaller project that groups could do, and we're working in groups of 5 to build these dog houses. Last year we had a group of just 6 students, and we built a garden shed. Dog houses are completed. They'll be sold in an auction, and the money from the auction, the money from the dog houses, will come back to the class and it'll fund future projects.
What do you enjoy about doing home maintenance?
Definitely the projects. I enjoy building things and constructing things.
I enjoy making the doghouse because it's fun. Have you learned anything? Yeah, we learned how to side stuff and put the roof on.
Bonjour, Kova.
Wow, Kyle, your French is horrible. You should go to Miss Ryan for some tutoring.
I don't have her as a teacher, and I barely know who she is. I'm really shy, too. Do you have any other suggestions?
Well, let's watch the spotlight, and maybe you'll consider getting some tutoring.
I hope so.
French teacher Mrs. Celeste Ryan is known in this high school as a loving, caring, and thoughtful person. She has a great rapport with her students and is highly respected by other teachers.
I went into teaching because I love French, but also I wanted to work with young people, and that's really the important part of what I do.
Mrs. Ryan is a fun person. You wouldn't think of her as shy, but she has something to tell.
I think some of them know this, but not many. I really am a very shy person, and I always have been, and that was something I had to overcome in teacher training.
Family is important to Mrs. Ryan. She loved spending time with them.
Mothers for Thanksgiving dinner, and there would be 20-some people sitting around the table. That was very meaningful for me because all of us were together, and I felt that our family was much bigger than just myself and my mom and dad.
Family influenced Mrs. Ryan to become a teacher. Being around education from the time she was little made her love the idea of becoming a teacher.
I wanted to teach. I think because my grandfather and some other family members were involved in education also. My father was superintendent of the Lancaster County School District, and he would take me into the school building when I was really little. Every Sunday he would go check the high school because his office was there, and he would see that everything was all right with the building. And we would go in, and from the time I was little, I can remember running down a hallway with lockers on either side of it. So I was kind of destined to.
When at home, Mrs. Ryan spends most of her time on her farm taking care of her animals.
When I go home, we have a farm, and so a lot of my free time is taking care of the animals, or in the spring and the fall. In the spring, it's planting, getting the fields ready for planting.
Wow, she's a really nice lady. I'm glad that I finally found somebody to help me out.
Yes, she is. Now, to end this week's broadcast, let's take a look at the weekend weather.
Good afternoon, South Williamsport. Let's take a look at this weekend's weather. Today, it's looking like it's going to be high 29 and a low 16. Saturday isn't looking much better with a high 28 and a low of 19. To wrap up your weekend, you're looking at a high 33 and a low 20. From all of us here at SWTV News, bundle up, stay warm, and have a good, safe weekend.
That's all for SWTV News. And don't forget to come out and support the boys basketball team tonight, JV at 6 and varsity at 7:30. That's all.